We are back here with some more Pittsburgh Pirates franchise action on MLB The Show 23. And we are going to get right into it today, taking on the Cleveland Guardians, but it's all about who is on the mound. Hunter Brown will be on the mound, just recalled from AAA. We acquired him last year in a trade with the Houston Astros, and he did not perform very well last year. So we started him out in AAA this year, and he has been absolutely dominating down there. You can see a 5-0, 1.05 ERA, whip under .72. He has been outstanding down there in AAA. And with those starts and with the rotation guys that we need, it was time to bring him back up and see what he has and hopefully stay on this Major League Ball team for the rest of the regular season. So let's get this one going, taking on this Cleveland team. First pitch here to Miles Straw is going to be outside, slider away. So hopefully Brown, he had control issues last year, and obviously control with location issues. You're just going to get hit a lot, but he's got to really cut down on the walks as well, and hopefully his control is just going to get better and better because he has some really good stuff. He's I don't know if he's a number one, as this one's ripped in the gap, and just like that, a few batters in, Cleveland is going to pick up at least a run, and on his way to third, it will be a one-run triple here in this first inning, first two batters. But as I'm saying, he has some really good stuff. He's not really a one, but he can be a solid, I would say, 2, maybe 3, as Castro's going to throw home, and it's a perfect throw. Gets him at the plate, saving a run. Fantastic defensive effort there at third. Keeps this at a 1-0 game. As now Jose Ramirez coming to the plate. Dangerous bat. 1-2 pitch to him. And they're going to say that's strike 3. We'll take it. But I don't know about that. That was definitely high in the zone. We'll take it, though. And that'll be a fly ball. Bader's going to be underneath of it. Should have it easily. So, it could have been worse. Nice job there. Just a 1 run allowed. And hopefully Hunter Brown, I'm hoping for 6 innings right now. That's what we're hoping for. We don't really have him on a pitch count at the moment, but I'm hoping for 6. As at least the offense helped out in the bottom half, getting 2 runs. So we got a 2-1 lead. And that one's ripped down to third, but Castro all over it. Easy play over to first base. Got him in a 1-2-3 second there for Brown. So let's head to the third. Looks like we had another run, so 3-1 up. And yeah, if he can just really be consistent, because right now that's what I want to see. Is that's a great slider, gets him strike 3. Because Roansy Contreras is just still struggling to start off this season. At least Waka's pitching well. That's good to see. So you just need more consistently pitching, and that is a nice pitch on the outside half. Gets him there. Strike 3. Nice third inning for Hunter Brown. Let's go to the fourth. So only at 39 pitches. So the way he's going right now, I was thinking 6, but I don't know. He could go 7. Now it's up to a 5-1 lead, and that's going to be another one that's kind of borderline, but we'll take it. Strike 3. Looking very good. As a man on first, Josh Bell comes to the plate. Now, Josh Bell, you got to beware, because if you leave anything up, he can absolutely crush it, and we're going to walk him there. So first and second, 2 away here in this 4th inning. And that is a great pitch, pop up, Aguilar underneath of it, because those are the situations last year where he just got into trouble and just couldn't get out of them. The inning goes from maybe you shouldn't have only allowed 1 or none to a big inning. Nice job getting out of that one, and we'll start off the 5th inning. So here's where you got to go. 5th inning on, we've seen some pitchers fall apart. You get through that order maybe the 2nd, 3rd time. Even the 2nd time, it's just really, can you consistently make the pitches, get these guys out? Ground ball, and over to second. Can they turn it? No, they can't, but nice job at least getting the force out there at second. 2 away. Valera coming to the plate and trying to steal, but that is a perfect throw down to second. Gets him. Great throw by Murphy behind the plate. And that'll help you out, because that's going to get you out of the 5th and down to the 6th inning with 1 away. As here comes Ramirez to the plate. 0-2 pitch to him. And swings through on the fastball inside for strike 3. So can we get through 6 here with Brown? Nice fastball inside there to A.J. Pollock. It's a 2-2 count with 2 away. And this one's hit well, deep into right field. Marisnik trying to get underneath of it, and he will right at the track, right at the wall. And that is the inning in the 6th. And you know what? That was good there. But you can see our bullpen let up 3 in the 7th, but we will hang on for the victory 5-4. And Hunter Brown, nice job, nice outing, gets the victory. It looked like it was going to be rough there in the first 2 batters of the game, but after that, settled down, only allowed 2 hits and struck out 6. Fantastic job from Hunter Brown, and hopefully, more of that to come. So you can see the scouting, Sammy Correa, Miguel Bonilla, Ray Rodriguez at the moment. You know what I'm thinking? Do we keep Bonilla and keep Rodriguez just to see what they got? Maybe Sammy Correa, we kind of... He's 75%. I think that's fine right now. Let's go Jim Virgil. Potential 65-99. Overall 37-71. He's more in the second round range. Let's check him out. Obviously trying to get more scouting on the guys later in the rounds. Something I was definitely not very good at last year, I would say. It was almost after round 2, I was just lost. Really was. But you could see, not too bad. Took 2 or 3 from Cleveland. We took 2 or 3 from St. Louis. Now we have this 3-game set against here Baltimore. But you know what? I want to get into a game with Pablo Santana, our number 1 draft pick. 4-3 so far, 2.61 ERA here in AAA. And let's get into a game with AAA, and we can see some of these hitters as well. Wyatt Freehan, guy we signed in the offseason, could have made the team. He's got one heck of a bat, and he just crunches it through right over the first baseman's head here in this first inning. So yeah, we'll see a couple guys here in AAA that I'm obviously very, very interested in and could be easily part of the future of this team. Here's one of them, Mark Tata, our 2nd round pick, and man, he can absolutely crunch the ball. 330 right now, hitting the ball very well. I mean, this guy's only, I believe, 18 years old as well, which is crazy to think. 330, 5 home runs, 24 RBI here. You know, I don't think he'll be brought up this year. But, man, if you keep hitting the ball this well, and he crunches this one to left field, that should be enough maybe to get one in, throw to the plate. Actually, we're going to hold him up there at 3rd. That was a really good throw. Just hit maybe a little bit too well. And here's another guy, Henry Davis. Catcher, pretty much of the future, and I'm hoping he's going to be ready for next year. So hopefully he has a nice, productive season here in AAA and maybe be ready to start next year at catcher. Swings through the slider there. 0-2 pitch here, bases loaded, 1 away. And the pitch, and he swings through another nasty slider for strike 3, so can't come through with a big hit there. As here comes Big Arrow to the plate. Trying to come out with a 2-out hit, and he's going to pop this one up, so the bases are going to be left loaded, maybe. And what a catch over there at first. Are you kidding me? Wow. Jumped into the stands there. That was crazy. So here comes Pablo Santana. Whip under 1. Look at the walks. Only 7 walks in 48 and 30 innings pitched. We're going to see what he has got. We saw him in spring training, and he pitched decently in spring. And even though it didn't really matter what he was going to do in spring, we just wanted to see him. We knew we were going to have a full season here in AAA. There's no real reason to bring him up at all this year. Just let him pitch. Let him get a full year development. And hopefully next year, I mean, if he continues to pitch like that, that's a fantastic fastball for the strikeout. But yeah, he continues to pitch well this entire season. There's no doubt about it. He will be in the rotation next year. Easily. So, even though that B potential kind of stung a little bit, as that's a ground ball, Freehan up with it. It's going to flip it, almost backhand to Santana for the out in the end of the first. That definitely hurt a little bit, but we got the highest overall player, and if he performs well enough, I think he'll go up to an A potential just like that. And if he continues to improve, I mean, I could see him be like a 79 after year number 1 if he has a really good year. And a 79 A potential at his age, sky's the limit. And he might be this ace on this team next year. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to put him in that pitching position. As going to get a ground ball, 4-6-3 double play. 2 outs here in the second. Great to see there. I don't think we're going to put him at the ace position. But, man, he could be your number 2 guy going into next year. So, that number 1 draft pick, I mean, it's a lot of pressure. Number 1, first pick of the franchise. And So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Here's a number 2 pick. So our draft picks right now, especially the guys here in AAA, are looking good. So that is always good to see that draft class so far performing very, very well. As we head to the 4th inning, still a 0-0 game. 3-2 pitch here to Hunter Dozier, obviously a Major League Baseball player experience, and he's going to go down looking to that nasty slider. So what I'm also seeing from Santana is his changeup, obviously, I think needs some work. He's got a really good fastball, around 96 top, and the 2-seamer, it's okay, doesn't locate it very well, but his slider is fantastic. You can see it there. It's just he kind of has a little 3/4 delivery on sometimes, and it's just nasty. And that's a strike 3. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. So right now, if we could just work on his changeup. A lot of pitchers, in reality, you're not throwing 5-6 pitches. You might have little variations here and there, but normally on a normal start, you're only throwing 2 to 3 pitches at max. It's just how it is. Some pitches you're just not going to have. So if we can just develop that changeup, he has the nasty slider, mid to high 90s fastball, have a great changeup. At lefty, you're going to be dominating. Here comes Jurickson Profar to the plate, and he rips this for a base hit. So Profar we signed in the offseason as one of those guys who, you just throw into AAA, veteran. Maybe he performs well. Maybe he comes up to the bigs later. We'll see. But he can play like every position. Pretty much everything but catcher. As Perez is going to fly this one out. And that's nothing there for us in the 6th. So it's still a 0-0 game. So we haven't really got anything here. Slider outside. Almost got him. 3-2 pitch. And he swings through on the slider inside. Strike 3. That slider's nasty. But yeah, Jurickson Profar. We'll see. If he just continues to play well, I don't see why he couldn't come back up later to the bigs and be one of those guys as we get a 5-4-3 inning any double play there in the 6th inning. To be one of those guys that could contribute and really play anywhere. Love those utility players that you just put them really in anywhere. As here is Nick Gonzalez. So we know all about Nick Gonzalez. Came up last year twice. Really struggled. Couldn't do anything with him. One of the top prospects on this team. He is hitting pretty decently so far in AAA. Rips the double there. That is good to see. I hope he makes it back strong. Maybe he makes it back up to the bigs maybe this year. We'll see. Hopefully. You want these prospects to do well. You want to see them really perform in every. You want to be in a tough spot where you run out of room. As Freehan rips that one for a base hit. Gonzalez will score over to third base. There you go. Finally got a run here on the board here in the 7th inning and be in line for Santana for a victory. It's a nice job there by Freehan. And here comes Mark Tejada to the plate. 2 for 3 so far. Chance to knock in another run here with nobody down. Pitch to him. He'll take it inside. But yeah, you want to be in that tough position where you have to think about trading guys. You don't want nobody performance. That is going to be a double play. And really, probably should have been a run too. I know it's tough to go there. That's disappointing there. So now it's going to be up to Davis to come away with the 2-out hit to get this run in, to get this up to a 2-0 lead. 0-2 pitch. And that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to come away with a 2-out hit, gets the run in. Nice job, Davis. That's what you want to see. Nice clutch hit here in the 7th. Pick up another run. And now we'll go to the 9th inning, and Jose Cisnero comes to the mound. He's perfect so far this season in saves. Sign him in the offseason as well. He's got that high velocity. He's got some nasty stuff. Just got to work on your control. And so far, gotta say, it's been pretty good in AAA. Those bullpen spots are always open in the big leagues. So just continue to pitch well. You could see yourself come up as well. Right now, we're at the roster, anybody and everybody's available. That's a nice fly out to center field. It's a 2-way here in this 9, trying to get the save, get Santana to the victory. 0-1 pitch here to Hunter Dozier. He swings through the fastball. Little too amped up there. He's way early on that fastball. And you're way early on that. We're going to throw that nasty slider. Strike 3, and that will be a victory for Pablo Santana. And a really, really nice game. Didn't allow anything. Goes, I believe 7 strong. Fantastic job. And we saw some of the guys down. Freehan with that big-time hit. Same with Davis. Yeah, 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 Ks, just the 1 walk. Great job from Santana. Puts him at 5-3. We're not really, record-wise, you're not too concerned there. You just want to see him pitch well. But you can see what I was saying earlier. 4-seamer and slider. Actually used the slider more times than not. Threw that 37 times. And the batting average against it, not good. 1 of 8. Fastball, you see a 209 there. So he is actually moved up as well. You can see, remember if he was down in the 40s, I mean 48. He's moved up to 37 in the top 50 prospects. So he's on the move for sure. And that's great to see. And I think he's going to be, he's probably going to be an outstanding player. And that's great to see. So we get to the next week of scouting. Looks like Bonilla's at 75%, 72 to 92 potential right there. Up to 52 to 72 overall. He's one of those guys maybe we take with the number 4 pick. I'm trying to figure that out right now, but I think that's good enough. Where do we keep him? See, the interest is low as well, so that's the thing. 35% interest, you would need him to sign. So maybe we'll keep him for now, see if we can get that interest up and see him to get a little bit more. Corey Larkin. You can see right now draft rank at 115. We don't have a rank on him, but you can see that potential is very high, so maybe somebody in the later rounds we can pick up. And he'd be a high potential player, and that would be great to see. But that's going to do it for this one. This is just a short one today. See some more prospects, see some young pitchers, and continue on. And next time, I think we'll probably finish out the scouting, get close to the draft. And it should be interesting. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.